back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cardinals looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisville.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. But he safely made the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaking tackles.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Takes the handoff again. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Washington. They continue to roll up the score.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
13.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? When the pocket delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. And
breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Powering through a tackle. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And now from the pistol formation. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Great cut there. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Receiver in motion now. And now they'll run it on the draw. A quick juke. Fights through the... Well, it's another broken tackle. Touchdown, Huskies. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Louisville, 19.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets loose. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, the pass is picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they could secure the W by just kneeling down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Grinding away with their running game. Fights off a defender. They tackle him about the 14. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Washington, 49, Louisville, 19.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So the drive drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
the Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of... Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cougars offense will have the football first. Washington, as it so often has over the years, dominated the last time they saw the Cougars.
That was a statement win for Washington. We now play in the Big Ten. Washington State, you do not. And they wanted to put everybody on notice. They blew out the Cougars.
And that's just not fun if you're a Washington State fan. You've seen Washington win this over and over again. They go to a bigger and better conference. You're left behind. You at least want to get the apple. Last year you didn't. This year you got to bite the apple.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. There he goes. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Pratt. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give on the option. Swing cut there. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. The give to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
2nd down coming up.
Running to the left. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Washington's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time.
Turning it on! And he
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
7, Washington State, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the lone running back. And he knocked him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to impose their will with the run. That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
And such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, a physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Off play action. Got the tight end outside. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Works the middle of the field. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke.
Flips it out to the back.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly out to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third down, he drops the throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Washington State.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Looking downfield very late in the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. A lot of intrigue with this second half still to come as we send things back to the Evergreen State.
Washington State ready to put it away to start the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Jukes is another great move. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington coming to the line with another first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They want to run it left here. Running into the open space. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup, and here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference anymore. They used to be for years, but this rivalry...
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Huskies. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Hold and fire complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's cracked. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached a break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gideon. Brings into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw it closer. It's 21-10. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Quarterback keeps it.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Calls his own number. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes the easy completion. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense lining up quickly.
Yeah, you're just running at a time where you can have these small gains where the clock continues to run. This offense definitely got to have some urgency. Down, late in the game. I need to force some plays, Paul. We're probably down the field.
And if you're the defense, you can have that all day. We're going to play big zones. We're going to keep the ball in front of us. We've got the lead. You're going to have to make catches like that and make us miss. But you want to keep throwing those little dink and dunk throws? Have at it. Because if you keep doing that, we're going to win the game.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sims. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pratt. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, Huskies. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
13.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Gideon. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
Timeout, Washington State.
Wants to fire on second down. Here's a throw downfield late.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking the deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. He'll take a shot. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the Governor's Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receiver. The Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. So Washington's offense comes onto the field first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
First down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Huskies with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Gets it out fast. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Can't get him to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That's reeled in. It's whirling. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Going for 6. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. This will likely be the last play of the half. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He breaks a tackle. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. He'll take it himself. Runs through a tackle. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on second down. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. He's open on the right. Just keeps moving. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Powers through the defender. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. These red zone trips, red has meant stopped. They've gotten nothing in 3 previous tries. This is a designed run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. UTSA is going to walk off the field there inside the Alamo Dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going back to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with the lone back. Makes a man miss. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Husky. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the right side. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies offense will be first on the attack. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Complete to the right. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. Smashes ahead. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Maryland's offense will take the field for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football.
Turning it on! He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up 14 over Texas A&M. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The running back has it. Fights off a defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Thomas looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Peppers. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Another Terrapins first down.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. He's got him. Breaks the tackle. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Shoots it to the left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They needed a big play and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got his man. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Fires left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Oh, he's got some space. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Thomas back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They weren't able to move it on their last possession. Ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. At the 45, on his way. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Peppers. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Thomas looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
grabbed over the middle. It's Wilcox. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fit it in the window for the score. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Slams it ahead. He is denied. No good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5. He'll start the return inside his 5. He steps out of bounds across the 30 at the 33-yard line. Nice work there by the return team. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. Off play action. Got his man downfield. At the 35, he's open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the handoff. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try the run. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes a knee.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 2nd down coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle a great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they need to?
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. The Huskies will kick it away to start us off. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Aggressive call on the opening play, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now here comes the bunch formation. The shotgun handoff here. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Trying to find room. It's Thorne. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense is really threatening now. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that completion.
Brings up 2nd down.
The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch and run for 6.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on 4th down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Huskies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. He's got another chance to have another great day.
Play action. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Powering through. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw it on 1st down. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. That's the spin move.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that 1st down that will kick them into that gear.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the 1st and still running. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. A crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Add 6 more points to the total. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And their fair catch has made a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver makes the catch. Continues to fight for yards. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gives it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Ball handed off. Oh, what a move. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. On 1st down, it's play action. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he get there on the ground? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Who makes the grab? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He's got the first and still going. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
Here comes the jet sweep. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Motion now from the tight end. He's going to hand this off. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
21, Washington, 3.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
To kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He hands it off from the gun. Quick spin on the run. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we take a break, we take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A gain makes it second and medium. Leaning on the run game here late. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Wide open downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Huskies come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Going to try to use his legs here. And strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On the ground, it's Thorne. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
On the play. First down for the offense.
Looking for a receiver. He pulls in the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught, completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Touchdown, Washington, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chrissy, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.